how this goes. We are live all around the world on 8, 9, 10, 11 different platforms. Isn't that cool? Let me make sure my chat is on so I can see the chats. All right, cool. I think Constance will show up eventually. Welcome, everybody. Great to have you. Thank you very much. What do you want to teach in this class? Well, today I'm introducing my community. If you are not in my community, you should be in my community. I have many community members here, and I will take their questions. Yeah, so I'll take their questions too. Let me see who's here in my community. We've got Ala, Alex, Amal, Blair, Constance, Daria, Denise, Evelyn, Gulistan, Irina, Jazz, Juan. Good to see you, Juan. Trey, Lynn, Naomi, Nola, Alicia, Rory, Sarah, Sherry, C, Vincent, Ja, and Jian. And we're just getting started. So really happy. Oh no, you'll be able to talk to me, Trey. You'll be able to talk to me. Trey says noisy. Too bad. We have on YouTube, I see Alex. How you doing, everybody? Welcome. So first of all, I have a question for everybody. Am I in China now? No, I'm in the US. So my question is, are you in my community? Yes or no? Yeah. Yes, of course you guys are. Good, good. Hello? No, I see a lot of people that are not in my community. Some of you are. Good. I know you are. But once again, we are live streaming on WeChat, Xiaohongshu, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, X, Telegram. We're everywhere right now. So if you are not in my community, I want you to join. It's free to join. 免费 in Chinese. It's free. It's a website. Okay, the URL is www.skool.com/LME. Okay, that's the URL. Type that in, see if you can find it. Krish says hi. Somebody, a Japanese character, says yes. That's great. Yep. So you got the URL. I think you might have to write a small L, so like LME. I think you might have to write LME. I don't know exactly, but you can check that out. So join my community. Right now, I'm going to turn on my community. I want my members to say hi. Who's here? Say hi. Queen Evelyn, are you there? Say hi. Jazz, are you there? Say hi. Oh, and now I can't hear. Oh, it might be my audio settings. I have too many things. Hold on a second. I have speaker and I have microphone. So my microphone is set to the iPhone and my speaker is set here. All right. Try again, Jez. Say hi.
Hello.
Oh, I can hear you. Speak up.
You want me to speak up? Oh, hi. How you doing?
Excellent. Thank you for joining me, Jazz. Who else is here in the community? Say hi. Who is that? Oh, I just lost it. Allow.
Shut us down.
I know, Alex. It shut me down.
Coach, your microphone is turned off.
And now you can't hear me. You know what? How am I gonna do this? No.
Difficulty, oh man.
Oh yeah. How is it now?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Excellent. Is there echo?
No.
Perfect. Perfect. Welcome, everybody. So I want to know what everybody's biggest English problems are. And put it in the chat room, please, because I'll address them like that. I'll have them. Evelyn has a question. I have a question. What are the requirements to participate in Action English? Is it open to everyone if we pay? Yes. So we have a course called Action English, and it's for high-level students. Evelyn, you are high level. So in the classroom, if you get to the classroom, somewhere down here, there's Action English. There we go. This is a class where you discuss current events. You can talk about the news. The coach gives you a subject. Sometimes it's about IT. Sometimes it's about sports. The subject always changes. The requirement for the student is they need to be able to speak clearly enough so that everybody understands. Does that make sense? As far as I know, it's once a week. Coach Richard has it and Coach Clive has it. What's the cost? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it's like $40 a month, and they meet every week. I think it's $40 a month, but I'm not sure. Coach Clive and Coach Richard run those classes, so it's best to ask them. Okay? Yeah, it's a good question. Lin Yin says native fluency cannot be. Lin, what do you mean? Talk to me, Lynn.
I mean, how can I really speak like as a native speaker?
Great question. How can I speak like a native speaker? So the answer is you can't. I'm sorry. You might be able to sound like a native speaker. So Lynn, when I hear you speaking right now, you sound good. Your pronunciation is good. Your sentence was fine. That's actually really good. But to be a native speaker is not that easy. I mean, you have to have your parents are native speakers, even your grandparents are native speakers, because native speaking involves culture and history and all these traditions that a country has. Okay, even though America is a very young country, we have those traditions, we have those cultural things, we have those things that everybody can identify with. So sounding like a native speaker is definitely possible. It's definitely possible if your pronunciation is great. But to be a native speaker, it's not going to happen. So my advice to you, don't worry about it. Okay, Lynn, I assume you're Chinese. Is that right? Yes. So, and that's great. I mean, just be a Chinese person who's excellent at English. That's all you need to be. I think a lot of people say, oh, the idea to be a native speaker is to be able to think in English and to be able to not translate. That is definitely possible. That is absolutely possible. Okay. It takes the way to do it is you need to use English all the time. You have to use English all the time, every day. And that's why we have our community. Lynn, do you join the live classes? I mean, right now you're in a live class. Do you join other live classes, Lynn? Yes or no? No. So Lynn, you need to do that. Okay. Once again, to everybody who is familiar with our community, we have a calendar. Okay. And this calendar, this is July. These are all live classes. Okay. And you guys, even for free, for no charge, for free, you can join any class that has a picture. Okay. So for example, there's a picture. You can join this live class. Picture. Right now, today, Oops. We have this one. It's a picture. You can join it. You're in this live class. Earlier, we had LME Friends with Gulistan. We had LME Navi with Millie. We had AMA with Serge. Anything with a picture, you can join and you can participate. AMA classes are restricted to students, but you can still join. You can still join. Alex talks about the different accents. So can I joining? Yeah, you can join all of them for free. All of them, Lynn. Any one of these live classes that has a picture, you can join. Okay, it's free. And you can, once again, it's all free. Mianfei in Chinese. I listen to your podcast every day. I really appreciate everything you do. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoy my podcast. Who here listens to my podcast? Say me if you listen to my podcast. Say me, 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 me. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. That is so great. That is excellent. Somebody in China asks, hello, is it a lesson for English learner? So everything I do is for adults, okay, men and women, and men and women who want to improve their English speaking, their English listening. That is my life. That is what I do. So if you are an adult and you want to improve your English speaking and your English listening, then we can help you. That's exactly what we do. Speaking and listening. These are communication skills for adults. The community, again, right here. Take a screen cap. School.com/LME. I think you need small letters. How to join? Right there. Right there. Make sure you guys join. If you're watching on YouTube and everything, you can see the community right there. Right there. Oops. There or there. How can I listen to your podcast? Is the teacher exactly you? Yeah, I teach most of the classes. How can I listen to your podcast? So you're in China. The easiest thing to do in China is go to the internet and go to someplace like Baidu's, just a search engine. And then what I recommend is just search for, let's try this, Coach Shane. I've never done this. So this is a Chinese search engine. And I'm searching for Coach Shane. Enter. And let's see what comes up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is my main podcast. We have another podcast. I don't know what that is. But yeah, there's lots of information here. There's my videos and there's lots of stuff here. So in China, I think Himalaya, is that right? I think Himalaya is a place where you can get the podcast. More questions from my community, especially. I want my questions from the community. Himalaya, is that right? Good. I'm a teacher teaching English in China for middle school students. Oh, we have lots of teachers. Does that website require a VP? No, it does not. Is Darren Windsor Horton an English coach? Darren's an English teacher in China. His specialty is with students, but he's in our community too, and he has taught PIRF. So he's not an official coach, but he is a member of our community. 𝐲𝐲 Tong is an app for our PIRF lessons in China. It's an app. It's not the community. It's different. Selena says, hi, coach. Long time no see. Great to see you, Selena. I'm in Hong Kong. Cool. Where are you from, America? Yes. Give me more questions. I want more questions. Especially from my school community. Give me questions. What are your problems? How to pick the upgrade membership? What's the age range? Adults. So if you want to, so Lynn, what do you want to upgrade to? So I'll tell you right now, today we have a special offer. We have a special deal. Okay. we have, it's the $80 offer. And this includes 125 speaking and listening lessons. It includes at least 3 live classes a week. And right now, 6 AMA classes a week. These are all live. AMA is 1-to-1. And also it includes another 26, about, I think it's another 50 lessons. And that is all available for $80. And this is a year. This is for a year. So this is a special. So this is an upgrade, Lynn. So if you only want to increase the DDM, so when you sign up, if you want to upgrade, let's say you are in, I got too many windows open. So you're in the community. If you go to the classroom, Lynn, and you want to increase your DDM lessons, what you should do right now, what do you have, Lynn? What lessons do you have right now? Are there any courses without homework assignment? You don't have to do homework in anything. This is for adults. So if you don't want to do homework, you don't have to do it. But you do need to watch the lesson videos. I mean, that's how you learn. Is PIRF VIP assignment more difficult than PIRF Fresh? No, it's not more difficult. It's just more opportunities to have one-on-one training. English Camp plus LME VIP. So if you want to join English Camp, it's in the classroom. It's right here. And all you have to do is click this. And then I'm not a member. And then it'll ask you. You can also go into our community and just type in right here, I want English Camp, and we'll help you out. Okay, we'll help you out. I want VIP, we'll help you out. I want AMA, we'll help you out. If I buy the lessons, how do I learn? There you go. Thank you, Constance. Constance says, message me. If I buy the lessons, how do I learn? So everybody who joins my community, if you don't have lessons, this is what I recommend. This is the community. Go to the classroom right here. And in the classroom, we have a start here and try for free. Just go to the try for free. Okay, you can try VIP for free. I don't know if I can get in. Let's see if I can. Enter. Yes. And then we tell you how to study the listening lesson, how to study the speaking lesson. And then we have the lessons, assignment, answers, repeat after Coach Shane, explanation, podcast, and then the speaking, same thing. So everything is explained in the community, okay, in the classroom. Does that help? It means I can learn lessons about AI from here. We don't teach AI. In fact, as long as I am interested in the subject, I will not find it difficult. That's true for everybody. Yes. I have no idea what is the LME. LME, Let's Master English. Great, great, great. Coach, how does anyone know which course they should opt for? Which course is the best for the one who wants to be good at speaking only or communication? So this is very important. If you want to master English, if you want to be good at English, communication skills, there are 8 steps that you need to follow. The 8 steps to master English, okay? Number 1, you need to fix your pronunciation. This is the most important thing. A lot of people think how to make the payments. You just ask in the community, and my team will help you. Constance will help you. Gulia will help you. We accept Alipay, Alipay. We accept credit cards and stuff like that. We have lots of questions, so many questions. So if you want to improve your English, the number one thing you have to do is fix your pronunciation. I don't have enough time for class. Suggested must take. I'll talk about that too. Time. Fix your pronunciation. It is essential for speaking and listening. Think about this. If your pronunciation is good and if you can say things properly, then you can hear them. So everything is tied to your pronunciation. It's the most important thing. When you're learning speaking skills, obviously pronunciation is most important. But the next important thing is sentence intonation, the ups and downs of sentences. That's crucial. Another very important thing to learn is sentence rhythm. This is like the music of English. And you've got to learn that. It's crucial. It's super important. Okay? People who focus on learning the intonation, on average, the average student masters intonation in 4 weeks. And once you learn sentence intonation, you'll never forget. And if you want to master sentence rhythm, the average student does it in 12 weeks. And again, once you learn, you never forget, like riding a bicycle or learning to swim. And these two skills, intonation and rhythm, are obviously important for speaking, but they're also really important for listening, because now you know how, Americans are speaking. All right. So that's very important. So we fix our speaking, then we move into listening. The interesting thing about listening, once people really improve their listening, they start to realize, oh my God, I can hear everything. I can hear all the words. And they're really excited. And then they realize, oh my God, I can hear everything, but I don't understand what they're saying. And that's a nightmare for a lot of people. But there's a solution, and it's called daily English. The reason so many people can hear stuff and not understand is because they don't understand the 743 words. 90% of every conversation is made up of 743 words. Okay? And the good news is you know how to use those words, but the bad news is you don't know how to use them. So we teach that. We teach that at step 6. Okay? And this is a wonderful experience. Everybody loves this. This is what we learn in DDM. It's tremendous. Then we can focus on vocabulary. Then we focus on grammar. But these are the 8 steps. So Jazz asked the question. My answer is everybody should start with PIRF. Everybody should start with PIRF. Definitely. And then as you can, I want you to include DDM. Lynn says, I don't have time. Okay. Is it useful for pronunciation to do shadowing? No, it's not. So 2 questions. I'm going to answer 2 questions. Where is my question? There we go. So question number 1 is time. And question number 2 is pronunciation. So a lot of people say, I don't have time. I don't have time. And let me tell you that busy, successful people also do not have time. They don't have time. They make time. If something is important, you make time for it, right? If exercise is important, you make time for it. If your family is important, you make time for family time. You do it. You make time. All right. Now, in our speaking class, the minimum requirement for success is 105 minutes a week. And how does that work? It's 9 minutes, for example, on Monday, 9 minutes on Monday, 9 minutes on Tuesday, 9 minutes on Wednesday, 6 minutes on Thursday, 6 minutes on Friday, 33 minutes on Saturday, 33 minutes on Sunday. That's 105 minutes a week. That's it. If you have more time, don't do the same thing again. What you should do is join live classes. And we have them in our community all the time, like right now. So if you're a busy person and you don't have time, but you need to improve your listening, then you need to have 105 minutes a week. If you do that, you will succeed. Okay, so you make time for it. Now, somebody said pronunciation. Is shadowing good for pronunciation? No. Shadowing is good for speed. Shadowing is good for speed of listening and speed of speaking. If you want to improve your pronunciation as an adult, the most efficient, fastest, easiest, effective way is to have one-on-one training, one-on-one coaching. And everybody says, oh my God, one-on-one is so expensive. But in my school community, you guys know, how much is one-on-one training on Monday and Tuesday nights and Friday night and Saturday night? How much is one-on-one training in my community? Who can tell me the answer? It is free. We do not charge. It is free. We do one-on-one pronunciation training for free. If you're a student of ours and you buy a course, we give you one-on-one pronunciation training for free for life. People are saying, what? No way. Yes, it's free. Right now in my community, people are saying, it's free, it's free, it's free. After 25 perf lessons, could I become enough for daily English chat? Probably. Lynn, my answer is probably. I don't know where you're at. This is the important thing, you guys. So I have a speaking class, a 25 lesson speaking class. If you do exactly what we tell you to do, your speaking will completely change. Your speaking will completely change. How much are the courses? It depends. Some courses are $8 a month. Okay. Some courses are in Chinese and $28 for a course. And that's 𝐽𝐤𝐲 renminbi. Some courses are, I think, $98. Some courses are, my VIP personal is $500 for 2 months. We have a lot of different courses, but as low as $8. $8. And $8 is really, 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 really cheap. And right now we have a special $80 for a year. You get 175 lessons and 9 live classes a week. 9 live classes a week. Oh my God. Lynn says, wow, then means it's super good for me for traveling. If you need to speak, it's a speaking course. Can I improve my pronunciation with, oh, thank you, Ty. Thank you. So you guys, why is one-on-one? So our coaches, for example, Coach Mila, she is a speech therapist. Do you guys know what a speech therapist is? On the subway in Moscow. Hi, hello. Do you guys know what a speech therapist is? A speech therapist is somebody who is trained to help people fix their pronunciation. So every Monday and Tuesday, your one-on-one pronunciation training is with a speech therapist. She's a professional at teaching pronunciation. That is her career. So you can't get better than that. And how much is it? It's free. Yeah. We have Coach Jazz, who's been with me over 10 years. He's a high school a high school teacher, English teacher. His pronunciation is absolutely perfect. And he's another coach. We have Serge, we have Khalil, we have me. We are the one-on-one pronunciation coaches that you get for free. It's pretty cool. As long as you're a student. Good. Give me another question from my community. A parrot. Alan, turn your microphone on. Adam. Sorry, Adam. Hi, Adam. Adam, I saw you talking that your son did not want to speak English with you. Is that right?
Yes.
I understand. You know what, Adam? I was thinking what you need to do, you and your son need to take a trip to another country where you both must use English as a vacation. You should do that. Take your son to like another country where you have to use English, okay?
But I cannot control him. He has his own decision.
I know, but it's a free vacation.
Because he works in the government company. He has his own free time.
I understand. Adam says, I have plenty of time recently. How can I speed up? So to be honest, VIP personal is the best. But Adam, are you in a DDM VIP or PIRF VIP? PIRF VIP?
No. I just have DDM fresh.
Okay. So I recommend that you get the $80 a year. That's cool. Or get which class is it? Either join the LME speaking, LME listening course. Either do that, which is $8 a month or $35 a month, or join the VIP lessons. It's your choice, but that's my recommendation. If you have more time, get more lessons, and importantly, make sure that you join live classes and speak. Okay, Adam?
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. Other how much? Yeah. PIRF is our speaking class. So we have LME speaking and we have LME listening, and the courses are actually called PIRF and DDM. Okay, those are the actual names of the course. Absolutely. Does yin biao really matter in English? What is yin biao? What is yin biao? I don't know what yin biao means. Phonetic symbols? Absolutely not. Thank you. Absolutely not. If you guys, let me. Oh, man. This gets me excited. So let's see if I can find it. Hold on a second. Oh, now you got me excited. I think I can find it. Is it here? She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry anymore. Hold on a second. We're going to talk about phonetic symbols. And I have them written out somewhere. And I don't want to write them again because I hate phonetic symbols. They're not here. Is it over here? I have so much stuff on my board. It's crazy. I'm going to check one more place. Just a second. Check one more place. Not here. One more place. I know I have them, and I don't want to write them again. I've talked about this a lot, and I think most people have heard my answer. So I don't know where it is, but I want to find it for you. So I have to do this again, fresh? No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll do it fresh. All right. I'm going to look up the word TALK. TALK. Everybody knows the word TALK. Write it down in the chat room. TALK. Write that word down. TALK. Everybody knows the word talk, right? TALK. Great. Everybody knows that word. Easy word. Does everybody know the pronunciation? Okay. So if we look up the word TALK, I want you to pay attention to the symbol. Okay. So we see the symbol for the vowel, and I'm going to write it down for you. And I'm going to put this on page 7. Just a second. That's 5, 6, 7. There we go. All right. So TALK. The vowel symbol was an O with a caret on top. So that's the vowel symbol right here. Okay. But wait, let's look at another dictionary. This is dictionary. This is from Oxford. Let's look at another dictionary. Let's look at Merriam-Webster. This is an American dictionary. And here, the symbol is slightly different. It's an O with a dot. Okay? It's an O with a dot. And these symbols have different meanings. But wait, let's check another dictionary. That was Merriam-Webster. Let's go to Cambridge Dictionary. Cambridge Dictionary. And now, and we'll do the US pronunciation. It's an A with a colon. So now in Cambridge, it's an A with a colon after it. But wait, there's more. Let's go to another dictionary. We'll go to, after Cambridge, we'll go to dictionary.com. Dictionary.com. And now they have a backwards C. So now it's a backwards C. But wait, let's check another dictionary. And these are all American pronunciations. Wait a second for the screen. Hurry up. I want to check 2 more dictionaries. Come on. There we go. And we'll go to Collins Dictionary. Security verification, blah, blah, blah. Verify you're a human. Yes, you are a human. Okay. And then here, it's a backwards C with an underscore. So that's different. That has a different meaning. And we're going to check one more dictionary. And that was Collins. We'll go to, I want to go to Longman's. Free dictionary, your dictionary. Let's go to Longman's. Longman's is a great dictionary for ESL students. Very good dictionary for ESL students. Longman's dictionary. And here they got a backwards C with a colon. And this is the US pronunciation. Backwards C with a colon. Now, you can see here we have 6 different symbols for the exact same pronunciation. Now, every one of the dictionaries, it's important, every one of the dictionaries has a speaker.
Talk.
That's British.
Talk.
Talk. That's American English. And if you listen to all of the speakers, talk, the pronunciation is exactly the same, but the symbol that they use is completely different. Every dictionary uses different symbols, and it's a mess. It's a nightmare. So what's the solution? If you want to learn pronunciation and you're using your eyes, you're not smart. I'm sorry. You're not smart. You use your ears to learn pronunciation. You have to listen to people, how they say it. That's how you learn pronunciation. You listen and then you imitate. You listen and then you copy. You listen and then you repeat. You listen and you mimic. That's how you learn pronunciation. Of course. Learning pronunciation with your eyes is retarded. It makes no sense. Now, before the internet, we didn't have a choice. We didn't have a choice because there was no, if I wanted to learn Chinese or French or Portuguese or Russian, there are no people around where I live that can help me. So I need to use a book. Maybe there was like cassette tapes, maybe. But basically, we had to read pronunciation, and that's where the symbols were useful. So this is a 19th century technology. Ever since the internet, you don't need it. And you shouldn't use it. You need to use your ears to fix your pronunciation. Does that make sense? Does that help? You have to use your ears to fix pronunciation. That's what you need to do. Good. That's right. Google gives you audio. You can find audio everywhere. Audio is easy to find. Make sure you choose, American pronunciation, British, Australian, because they can all be different. But even American pronunciation changes, right? Somebody in New York and somebody in Boston and somebody down there in Texas and somebody up there in Wisconsin, they're going to have different pronunciations, especially of vowels. Lynn is talking about when I need to remember a new word. You guys, I really, we teach adults, not students. I'm sorry. Yeah, we don't teach students. If you're a student, you need to prepare for an exam, right? If you're a student, no, this is live. Is it pre-recorded? Because nobody said anything about Google. Right now we are live streaming on WeChat, Xiaohongshu School, YouTube, 3 channels on YouTube, X, Twitter, LinkedIn, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram. We're live streaming on 11 different places. Longhui. Okay? 11 different places around the world. Accent coach or just English in general? We are very specific. So, yeah, it's for adults. So people ask, what is your pronunciation? Thanks, Lausche. My pleasure. So I'll tell you my history. In 1996, I applied for a job at ETS. ETS owns the TOEFL exam. The TOEFL exam is like the IELTS. It's essentially the same thing, a little bit more difficult, but it's essentially the same thing. So in 1996, I applied for a job to work on the TOEFL. And the job I wanted was to be a VO, which is a voiceover. So if you take an English test, you hear some native speaker saying, question number 1. What color is Coach Shane's hair? A, brown. B, gray. C, he's got no hair. D, all of the above. That's the job I wanted. Okay. So in 1996, I had to create a cassette tape. I sent it in, and the ETS board, TOEFL said, they said no. They said no to me. And I was so surprised because, you know, I'm a radio DJ. I'm a professional speaker. And they explained why. They said I had a Wisconsin accent. And I grew up in Wisconsin. When I was younger, I did grow up in Wisconsin. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know Wisconsin had an accent. I was so shocked. And at the time in 1996, the TOEFL exam only used standard American pronunciation. So I hired a voice trainer. And I was really lucky. My voice trainer was also from Wisconsin. So she knew exactly what my problems were. So I worked with her for 2 years to get rid of my accent, to have a standard general American accent. And in 1998, I applied again for a job and I got it. So if you took the TOEFL exam in 1998 or 1999 or 2000, then you probably heard my voice. Oh, it took me 2 years. Yeah. You probably heard my voice on the TOEFL exam. I was one of the people. There are many of us, but I was one of them. Yeah, I did it. When people say no to me, I get really OCD. I get really sensitive and focused, and I don't like no. So I made sure I got it, and I did. I was successful. So I did that for 3 years. And that's the pronunciation that I teach. So school doesn't teach standard American English. So right now, even on the TOEFL exam, there is no standard American pronunciation category anymore. They don't have it. They use a variety of accents. So when it comes to American pronunciation, there's the US has 25 recognized accents. Interestingly, the UK has 45 recognized accents. Now, if you know about British pronunciation, the standard is called received. Received. Related would be posh or there's other words. I can't remember. BBC. The Queen's, or now the King's English, the Queen's English, the King's English. But the interesting thing is the standard British pronunciation is used by less than 2% of the British population. Less than 2%. It's below 2%. The United States has regional accents. A lot of people say the Midwest accent is standard, but I grew up in the Midwest. Obviously, it's not. So the way I describe it would be anchor accent, like the BBC. So if you listen to like ABC News, NBC News, CBS News, the anchor, David Muir comes to mind. David Muir, perfect standard American accent. Katie Couric, a female, perfect standard American accent. Can you imitate any other accents? Yeah, I did a couple minutes ago. Yeah, it took me 2 years, Jazz. 2 years of focus on my pronunciation. And I'm a native English speaker, but I wanted to clean up my pronunciation. You guys, should I explain to you why pronunciation is so important? Would you like to know why pronunciation is so important? All right, let me explain. If you're speaking English and your pronunciation is not so clear, then the listener needs to focus on every word you're saying. They need to listen carefully to every word you're saying to understand. This is not communication, by the way. As they listen to every word you're saying, they will hear every pronunciation problem you make. They will hear every grammar mistake you make. They will hear every vocabulary mistake, every collocation, every nuance, every mistake you make, they will hear. And that's not good. You don't want that. Because the more mistakes you make, the less intelligent you sound. On the other hand, if your pronunciation is clear, and it doesn't have to be perfect, you can have an accent. You can have a British accent. You can have a Middle Eastern accent. You can have a Chinese accent. You can have an accent. But if your pronunciation is clear, then the listener is going to relax. And they're going to be thinking about what you're saying. They're going to be thinking about how they feel, what they want to say. And this is communication. And this is why pronunciation is so important. It needs to be clear. Selena says, sometimes I do not know how to express myself or explain an opinion, how to address the situation. You need to speak more and more and more. You have to speak more, Selena. That's why we have the live classes. So what's coming next? Does NOLA have a class this week? Does anybody know if NOLA has a class this week? Doesn't look like it. So one of our students, NOLA, she's a mentor. Last week, they talked about anxiety and stress. A few days before that, they talked about a debate. They had a debate class. I don't know what they discussed, but they had a debate class. You need to join these live classes. We had LME Friends tonight. Okay, that was with people around the world talking about stuff. We have a book club, word challenge, book clubs. We have so many live classes that you need to be in. You need to be in them, and they're free. Mianfe. July 26th, she's having a debate. Thank you. So July 26th. Here we go. There you go. So on the 26th, this is 8:30 p.m. China, 8:30 a.m. the U.S. There's a debate class with NOLA. That's Sunday, 8:30 p.m. China, 8:30 a.m. New York. Yeah, it's great. Thank you, Gulistan. So the secret of speaking fluently is to speak more and more? No. Once again, fluent is a really bad word, by the way. Do you want me to tell you why fluent is a lie? If there's an English teacher that tells you, I will teach you to be fluent in 6 weeks, you should tell them, why so long? You guys, the definition of fluent is being able to communicate. That's it. So let's say, last year I was in China. So I was in China at Starbucks and I didn't have my phone. I don't speak Chinese. And I went to the lady on the counter and I said, and she laughed and she said, over there. Do you understand what I said? What did I say? I said, I need to go to the bathroom. Where's the bathroom? Exactly. That's fluent. That's fluent, everybody. That is fluent. You're at a restaurant and you're finished eating, but you have some food. And the waiter or waitress comes over and you say this. What are you saying? What are you asking for? What are you saying? What are you asking for? Could I brown bag it? Could I take? Yes, exactly. I want to take it to go. Taobao. Exactly. Takeaway. Yeah. That's fluent, everybody. Do you need grammar to be fluent? No, you don't. If you have grammar, excellent. Do you need vocabulary to be fluent? No, you don't. If you have body language, if you have vocabulary, excellent. Perfect. You're even better. The more you have, the better. But the definition of fluency is simply to be able to communicate. That's it. So that's why I use the word flow. Flow. It's different than fluency. Flow means being able to speak what you want to say without thinking about vocabulary, without thinking about grammar, without thinking about translating. That's what flow is. Flow is the ability to speak without stress, without thinking vocabulary, grammar, anything, translating. And that's what we teach. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Can you give me an example on how will your help to make my accent go away? We don't do accent training. So you're from China. Let me tell you something. There are a couple accents in the world. It's Chinese and Russian, especially. And when I say Russian, I mean Eastern Europe, Ukraine, those areas, and China too. If you have an accent like that and you're a business person, believe it or not, that's an advantage. I'm not joking. In business, that's actually an advantage because those accents, in German too, a bit, those accents are quite unemotional and very direct. And American people are very direct, but emotional. Yeah, you exactly. Margarita says we have an intimidating accent. And in business, that works. It actually works as long as your pronunciation is clear. I'm serious. So we don't do accent reduction. We don't care about accent reduction. If you're Chinese and you have a Chinese accent, of course you're Chinese. What's wrong with a Chinese accent? But your pronunciation needs to be clear. Somebody says, why can I easily understand American but hard time understanding British? The reason is Taylor Swift. Do you know Taylor Swift? Yes or no? Who knows Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift is a singer. She's a singer. And young people around the world know her. And many of them love her. And many of them sing her songs. Do you know what's a movie that you've seen recently? What's a new movie that you've seen recently? What is a global movie? What's a new movie that you have seen recently? Bum, 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 bum. He-Man. Cool. He-Man. Wow. They have a movie at He-Man? The Toys. Okay. The Toys. Good. What else? International movie. International movie. Obsession. Odyssey. Oh, did you see Odyssey? Wow. Harry Potter. Kung Fu Football. Wow. Sherlock. Cool. Spider-Man. Love Story. Now, American movies are all around the world. People in every country are familiar with American movies. Do you know the television show Friends? Or the television show Modern Family? Or Game of Thrones? Or what's the one that I like? What's my favorite show? Breaking Bad. Do you know those television shows? Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, blah, blah, blah. Friends, yeah, Friends, Seinfeld, whatever. People around the world know those shows. People know those shows. Desperate Housewives. Yeah. Sex in the City. All Prison Break. Right. All of those shows are American shows. And people around the world are constantly hearing or have the ability to hear Big Bang Theory, Silicon Valley, American English. So even though they don't study American English, even though they don't like American English, whatever, they're hearing it all the time. They're hearing it all the time. And that makes standard American pronunciation the lingua franca, the pronunciation of choice around the world. If you use a standard American pronunciation anywhere you go, people will understand you. It's just reality. The British accent, beautiful. BBC accent, academic British accent, beautiful. Perfect. Very clear. But the American casual, regular life, real life accent, even in New Zealand. So I have native English speakers from everywhere. New Zealand, Australia, the Philippines, Hong Kong, the UK, Canada, Ireland, Scotland, Nigeria, wherever English is the native language, I have friends there. And they all understand me. They never, not once, ask me to repeat. But when I'm listening to my Irish friends or my Australian friends or my Nigerian friends, I'm like, what? What did you say? Can you say that again? That's just reality. That's just reality. It's not my decision. It's Hollywood. Yeah. So you can learn any accent you want. I don't care. But if you have a choice and you want to choose one, I would absolutely recommend the American accent. There you go, Darren. Darren, when you teach, Darren's from the UK. Darren, when you teach, do you use a received accent or a local dialect? Darren, be honest. What pronunciation do you use when you teach? We are Chinese. We have to you, Lori. We are okay. Good. Cool. Indian accent is hard to understand. If you ask me, the Irish accent is much more difficult than the Indian accent, if you ask me. That's my personal experience. There's no such thing as American English. There is English and there are mistakes. That's what British people say. To be honest, I teach whatever the student has been using. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm from Iran. Nice. Is Canada different? In general, no. Are there differences? Yes. When we talk about differences in accent, like Canada and the US, there are some and sometimes quite distinct pronunciation differences, but more often it's colloquial differences, it's vocabulary and phrase differences. I love Irish accents. Beautiful accent. I love it too, but very difficult. The reality is that in Hong Kong, most people will speak British. Well, that's not. So I've been to Hong Kong several times, and my experience in Hong Kong is either no English, Chinglish, or very proper British English. That's my experience in Hong Kong. No English at all, Chinglish, or a very proper British accent. That's my experience in Hong Kong. How to improve English thinking ability. So in this situation, the first step I recommend is my conversation course, because our conversation course keeps everything very simple, and there's a lot of practice, repetition, practice, live practice with lots of people, and it starts to train you so that you don't need to translate. Stopping translating in your head requires experience. Okay? You need to do it a lot. And if you do difficult things, it will remain difficult. You need to start with basic things, and you need to do it again and again and again. And it can be very quick. You can learn very quickly to stop translating. The problem is you need to start to feel comfortable with English. There's two things. You need to feel comfortable with your speaking ability, and you need to know that when you speak, people will hear you. And that reduces the friction and translating stops. Does accent matter in the TOEFL or IELTS exam? So nowadays in the TOEFL and IELTS exam, they use many different accents, including Indian. So get used to it. Indian people are native English speakers. Millions and millions and millions of Indian people are native English speakers. So their pronunciation is fine. They just have an accent. Hi, bro. Do you have any good tips for memorizing vocabulary? So, when it comes to vocabulary, there are 4 things that you need to focus on. Do you guys want to know would you like my help with memorizing vocabulary? Yes or no? Would you like my help with memorizing vocabulary? Yes or no? By the way, in my community, we have a massive sale. $80 for a year-long membership, 175 lessons, 9 live classes, personal live classes a week for $80 a year. Okay, if you're curious, in my community, type 80 and we will help you. Okay. All right. I see a lot of people say vocabulary. Okay. So, number 6 and number 7. The first thing that you need to learn when it comes to vocabulary is daily English. Okay? 𝐬𝐤𝐧 is 25 lessons. This is 175 lessons. Okay? Completely different. Completely. And so many live classes. 9 live classes a week. Completely different. So, daily English, that's right, daily English in the 3 Ps. Daily English consists of phrasal verbs, verbs get, got, and pronouns. You need to learn them. So I'll give you an example. Everybody knows, write this down. Take off. Write it down right now. Take off. Good job. My community is so smart. Everybody knows take off, right? Yes or no? Do you know the phrase take off? Yes or no? Yes, good. Everybody knows the phrase take off? Yeah? Good. Did you know that take off could mean to leave? I'm going to take off. Bye-bye. To leave. L-E-A-V-E. Did you know that planes take off? Oh, the plane is taking off. Wow. The opposite of take off, land. Land. Did you know that take off means remove? I'm going to take off my shirt. Don't worry. I will spare you. Did you know that take off can be to be successful? Oh, my business really took off last year. To become successful. Did you know that take off can mean to take a break? I'm going to take off from work for a couple days. I'm going to take off from work a couple days. Did you know take off can mean imitate? You want me to do a takeoff? You want me to do a takeoff of Donald Trump? Millions. China. It can mean to imitate. Did you know that take off can mean become viral, become really popular? My Instagram channel has taken off. I just gave you 7 different definitions of the same phrase. And there are more, believe it or not. There are more. But that's 7. This is daily English. So when people are having a conversation, they don't say take a break. They say take off. They don't say become successful. They say take off. They don't say remove. They say take off. They don't say imitate. They say take off. They don't say become viral. They say take off. They don't say leave. They say take off. And this is something that you need to learn. But to be honest, it's so easy. When people hear the word take and they hear the word off, they automatically relax because they know take and they know off. But then later on, they realize, what are they talking about? I understand the words, but I don't understand what they're saying. This is something you need to be taught. I always say, you don't know what you don't know. And this is something we teach. So that's daily English. That's category number 1. Category number 2 is vocabulary and the 3 P's. The first P, write this down, professional. Professional. That's the first P, professional. The second P is passion. Passion. And the third P is personal. Personal. So professional, passion, personal. If you are an adult, I've got a great book here. 1,100 words. 1,100 words you need to know. Let me tell you. Redolent. Does anybody know the word redolent? Write it down. Listening test, spelling test, write it down. Redolent. If you don't know, type 1. Good job, Jazz. If you do know, type 2. We'll make it easy. 1, you don't know. 2, you know. Redolent. Good. Repose. 1 or 2. Repose. 1, you know. 2, you don't know. Repose. No, you're wrong. Good. Got some smart people. Omnivorous. 1, you know. 2, you don't know. Omnivorous. 1, you know. 2, you don't know. Omnivorous. Disparate. Disparate. Not desperate. Disparate. 1, you know. 2, you don't know. Not desperate. Disparate. Abstemious. Abstemious. 1, you know. 2, you don't know. Abstemious. Vicissitudes. Vicissitudes. What? Okay, now you're bothering me. I'll be back. Okay, let me finish. Thank you. All right. Vicissitudes. Trenchant. Last one. Trenchant. Trenchant. 1, you know. 2, you don't know. Now, the reason I give you this list, this is a book that's 1,100 words you need to know if you're a student. If you're a student, you need to know these words because they're going to be on a test. The IELTS exam, the TOEFL exam, whatever. They will be on a test, and you need to know these words. In my life, I have never, not once, used these words in conversation. In business conversation, as an English teacher, in personal conversation. Never, Not one of them ever have I ever used. Never. Never. I'm 58. I run 3 businesses. I've done so much work. I mean, never. So if you're studying vocabulary words like a student and you're an adult, to be honest, you're wasting time. That's not how you improve your vocabulary. You will never use these words. Never. So what words do you need to learn? You need to learn professional, passion, and personal vocabulary words. Professional. Those are the words, maybe, you use at work. Do you use English at work? Do you speak English at work? Then you will learn your vocabulary. And an English teacher cannot teach you because I don't have your job. I don't know what your job is. But you will learn and you will remember them because it's your job. Now, if you have a job where you don't speak English, great, you're lucky. Perfect. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know anything. Cool. Done. Number 2, your passion, meaning what it is that you love. What do you enjoy? When you have free time, spare time, what do you enjoy? Do you like watching TV? Do you like sports? Do you like to exercise? Do you like singing? Do you like cooking? Do you like hiking? Do you like traveling? Do you like whatever your passion is? Do you like Taylor Swift? Then that area of English you should start studying. Yeah, listening to music. What kind of music? Because there are many genres, right? There are lots of different styles. So start listening to that music and going to foreign websites and wherever foreigners are talking about that in English and start learning those words. And you know what? You're going to expand your vocabulary and it will be easy. Why? Because it's your passion. You love it. Okay? And the final is personal. And personal is this is the way to test your personal vocabulary. Not reading, speaking in your native language. Today, think about every conversation you had today in your native language. Spanish, Hindi, French, Turkish, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, whatever. Think about every conversation you had today with your mom, with your dad, with your husband, your wife, your brother, your sister, your son, your daughter, the person at Starbucks, at the restaurant, at work, your boss, your coworker, student, professor, teacher. Imagine every conversation you had today, and would you be able to immediately say everything you said in your language in English? Yes or no? And most people will say no. Great. So which words were the problem? Write them down. Write down those words. Write down those words and start making a list. This is super important because you need to understand. Who here is married? Say I if you're married. Say I if you're married. Say I if you're married.
Me.
Oh, who's me? Who's that?
Juanita.
Juan.
Yes.
Juan, you're married how many years?
I don't remember.
A long time.
Maybe 20 years.
20 years. Oh, that's beautiful. Juan, you and your wife speak Spanish. Is that right?
Sometimes.
Okay. So I want you. Yeah, I want you to be thinking in Spanish. And you have children, correct?
Yes.
How old are your children?
16 and 9.
16 and 9. Okay, now everybody think about this situation. Juan is married. Him and his wife have been together about 20 years. They have a 16-year-old, and and he just proved that he's married because he doesn't remember, and a 9-year-old. Now, Juan, if you think about this in Spanish, the way you would describe your daughters, and you love your daughters, and the way your wife would describe your daughters, will you use the same words in Spanish? Yes or no?
No.
No. So Juan is describing his daughters that him and his wife love, and he's describing them perfectly in his words. And his wife will describe the same two girls that she loves tremendously in her words, and the language we use is different. That's why I call it personal vocabulary, not general. Personal, really personal stuff. And this is where people, if you ask, if they say something in English, and then say, how do you, or they say something in Spanish or Russian or whatever language, they say something, and then how do you say that in English? I'll speak Korean. So I'll say, 야, 니 딸 진짜 예뻐 죽겠어. 와, 니 딸 진짜 예뻐 죽겠어. How do you say that in English? Oh, your daughter is very pretty. Your daughter is very pretty. Now, that translation is correct, but actually, it's not. 진짜 is not very. It's like really or so. 예뻐 is pretty. 죽겠어 is to die for. So, how do you translate that in English? Your daughter is pretty, so pretty to die for. No, that's a bad translation. Your daughter has looks that kill. Okay, that's an idiom, a little bit weird. This is why I say, when you create your personal vocabulary, make sure they're words and phrases that you use. Breathtaking is different. It's different. Find out what it is. Use AI, by the way, for translating, for expressions like this. Use AI. Make your personal vocabulary list. So you've got a professional vocabulary list, passion vocabulary list, personal vocabulary list. No English teacher can teach these words because they're your words, your situations, but you can learn these words. And these will be easy to remember because they're your words. So anytime you have a conversation, think about this. If you have a conversation, are you going to talk about politics? Only a loser, an idiot, is going to talk about politics. Are you going to talk about the economy? Only an idiot. I'm serious. Only an asshole is going to talk about the economy. Seriously, a jerk. Juan. Juan, you and I are going to talk about Costco, right? Yeah, okay, somebody right now, somebody says, let's talk about the NBA. I don't know anything about the NBA. I don't know anything about the NBA. So am I a good person to talk about or learn anything about the NBA? No, not at all. But you can find somebody that is. Food is a better topic. Exactly. Food. Talk about food. I like food, but I don't know anything. That's right, Torchy. Yeah. So Yeah, anyway. I'm not that professional. Yeah. So does that make sense? So as an adult, for vocabulary, do not, if it's a hobby, go ahead and study this book. I don't care. But if you think you're going to use these words, think again. You'll, out of these 1,100 words, maybe you'll use 10. Your daily English, the 3 Ps, much more powerful. And that will cover over 90% of every conversation you have. Daily English and the 3 Ps. I'm not joking, guys. I'm not joking. That will cover over 90% of every English conversation you will ever have. Every. Okay? I'm serious. Learn your stuff. Stop learning external stuff and start learning internal stuff. Now, remember, to use this stuff correctly, we got to speak clearly. Got to speak clearly. How much money? That's you. It's all free. It's you. There's no charge. You got to do it. It's on you, bro. Use, and like I said, use AI. AI is free. DeepSeek, ChatGPT, Grok, they're free. I'm not selling. Yeah, this is, do not buy this book. Do not buy the book. How to learn daily vocabulary. Like I said, you don't know what you don't know. So that needs to be taught. Where can I buy the book? I don't know. I'm not selling it. I'm not selling the book. AI is very good. Yeah, when it comes to vocabulary, grammar, translation, thank you very much, Huisong. AI is great. All right, let's go back to my community. Questions in my community. Anybody have a question? Go ahead. In my community. Of course it's free. You got to do it. Are you in New York? I'm in Vermont. What's the name of the book? 1,100 words you need to know. I'm not promoting the book. So how do you earn money? We have a community. We have a community with thousands of members. Once again, would you like to join my community? Yes or no? Would you like to join my community? Yes or no? Thank you very much, Echo. Yeah, joining the community is free. Just go here. It's a website, school.com/LME. School.com/LME. Since we've been live streaming, I'll introduce some people that joined. Arden Zhang, Mo Chen, Orion Starhawk, Caesar Padovesi. Well, I'll do this. China, Canada, Brazil, China, Guatemala, China, Palestine, China, Brazil, Mexico, Korea. I can't. Enseñando inglés a latinos que le enseñaron mal. So Spanish, I don't know where. Faber, Julian, Solano, Ramirez. I'm going to guess Brazil. I don't know. Leila Alieva from Azerbaijan. Cool. Azerbaijan, Baku. Francisco Estrada. I'm guessing Mexico. Anika Te. I have no idea. Andy. Yeah, all over the world. It's great. Yes, it's live. Thank you very much. Somebody says, please speak Chinese. Most of my students live in the U.S. 40% of my students live in the U.S. After that, Russia. Russia's next. Woohoo, Russia. Then it's Mexico, or Spanish speaking. Mexico and the Central America, South America. Then it's China. Then it's Brazil. Then it's the Middle East. These are where most of my students come from. My Russian students tell me, you have to learn Russian. My Mexican students tell me, you need to learn Espanol. My Chinese students tell me, oh, I want you to learn Chinese. My Brazilian students tell me, you got to learn Portuguese. My Middle Eastern students never tell me to learn Arabic. They're very nice. But I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart. My second language is Korean. My second language is Korean. What if I need to pass some kind of exam? Yeah, whatever. If you're a student, don't listen to me. It's my advice is for adults. My advice is for adults. 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 Not students. So if you're a student, you got to memorize. Yeah, I was in Xiamen for 3 weeks last year. You can be multilingual. I'm not that smart. Say something. Something. Is Chinese easy to learn? I don't know. I think any language is easy to learn if you have a passion. If there's a reason, if there's an internal reason. Anything is easy if there's an internal reason. 3 weeks for what? Business. So if you have an internal reason to learn English, it's easy. If your reason is external, because of work, because of school, it's difficult. But if it's internal, it's easy. Are you a teacher? I used to be. Can you understand me if I speak Chinese? Not at all. 不是. So I will learn English well? I have no idea. Are you smart? How can I improve my English speaking? Steps 1, 2, 3, 4. So everybody, I would love it if you joined one of my courses. Why not Espanol? Yeah, I don't know. No passion. So right now, for $80, that's $80 a year, you can join our courses. We have, for $80, you will get 175 lessons. 175 lessons, speaking and listening lessons. You will receive 9 personal training live classes a week. 9 a week. You will receive what else? I don't know. Is that it? Oh, that might be it. That's it. Terrible salesman. Yeah. That's it. So it's 125 speaking and listening lessons, and then you got 50 more lessons. You got 3 live classes every week and 6 EJE or one-on-one training every week. It's $80 for a year. Yes, a year. One-on-one, yeah. So we have right now we have 6 one-on-one sessions a week. 6 every week. 6 a week. Tax included? I don't know. Yes, as far as I know, tax included. So if you are interested, I'm going to give you 2 ways to join. Okay. If you're interested, 2 ways to join. Number 1, go to our community right here. This is our community, school.com/LME. The other way, I'll give you my email address. What is it? Contact at letsmasterenglish.com. Contact at letsmasterenglish.com. Hopefully you can see that. letsmasterenglish.com. that big enough? Can you see that? I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, and if you send an email, just type 80. Oh, it's 4 LME classes a week? Are you serious, Serge? Is it 4? Oh my God.
Yes, it's 4, yeah.
Outstanding.
I do on Mondays and Wednesdays, 2 classes.
Outstanding. So I lied. It's 10 a week. That's 520 live classes a year. 520 live classes a year, and 175 lessons. That's crazy. Yeah, you can Zelle me too. The email is easy, right? Yeah. Yeah, so the website is right here, school.com, LME, and the email is contact@letsmasterenglish.com. That's insane, guys, for $80. That is a real sale. Yeah, $80 for 520 live classes a year and 175 lessons. That's crazy. Host, I feel like I know this word, but I just can't remember what it means. Yeah. Do those live classes fit our time zones? So we have them all around the clock. Yeah. How to pay? Send an email. We'll give you a link. There you go. That's right. Yeah. So our calendar, that's why you have to check our calendar. So your time zone is in China. Is that right, little piggy? Your time zone is in China? China? I want to make sure your times, because I can tell you the times in your time zone. Yeah, I want to strengthen business English. 80% of our students are business people, and that's why they join us. 80%, 80. Yeah, so the China time zone. So let's go to next week. I'm just going to show you the live classes, and these times are China. So 7 p.m., 10 p.m. China, 7 p.m., 10 p.m. China, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 7 p.m., 7 p.m., 2 a.m., 8 p.m. I'm missing stuff. 8 p.m. Oh, this is confusing. Yeah, let me start over. This is Monday, 7 p.m., 10 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m. 3 of them. That's for the $80. The $80 people get this. 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m. Monday. Tuesday, 7 p.m., 10 p.m. Wednesday, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 7 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Everything on that day. Thursday, 2 a.m., 8 p.m. Friday, 7 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Saturday, 8:30 p.m. And Sunday, 6 p.m. So most of them are great for China. Not all of them, unless you're up all night. Why not JME? What's JME? Yeah, give me your AMA is one-on-one training. AMA is normally you have to pay for AMA. I'll show you. So in our classroom, you will see AMA. AMA, it's one-on-one coaching, one-to-one coaching. And normally to get AMA, you have to be a VIP member of this community, and that's $35 a month. But we give you some for free. We give you some of them for free because we're nice. How long for each AMA? One-on-one training. So this is the idea. When we do one-on-one training, it's lifetime until I die. Until I die. Okay? And it's not chit-chat. Okay? If you join my AMA, my one-on-one training, I'm not going to say, "Hi, June. Did you eat dinner?" What's your favorite color? No, we have other classes where you can chit chat. We have other classes where you can chit chat. One-on-one training is very serious. I'm going to say, June, what lesson are you studying? Okay. What was the difficult sentence? Okay, read it. Let me hear you. Okay, yeah, you've got a pronunciation problem. Let's fix this problem. And I will show you how, and we'll work together and fix it. That's how it works, June. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, June? It's a good question. It's a good question. Yeah, if you're in China, so you can join on our community. It's easy. In our community, it's easy to join. When you see this page, just go here and then click here, and you'll see 80. It's $80. This is with a credit card, okay? But like if you're in China or in Russia, where you can't use a credit card, we have other systems too. So in China, we use this system. In Russia, we use some sort of direct deposit bank. I don't know. It goes to my Russian coaches. So we have different systems in different countries if you need them. What level of students for AMA? Okay, so this is important. If you are an adult, feedback is essential. Yeah, if you don't have feedback, coaching, you're wasting your time. If you're studying English and there's no feedback, you're wasting your time. Does that make sense? Who handles AMA? Me. We have many AMA coaches, including me. I do it, and many coaches do it. What was I saying? Somebody said something. I was going to say something. Levels. Okay. If you are an adult and you need English, please understand this. There is no level. Okay? Do you need English? Yes or no? Yes? Perfect. Is your English good or bad? Bad. No problem. Good. No problem. There's no level. If you need something, there's no level. Whatever your level is, you can be better. So if your level is bad, you'll be great. We'll get you great. If you're an English teacher, your level is excellent. We'll make you better. We have so many English. Margarita, are you still here? I don't know if Margarita is still here. Margarita, are you still here? Jazz, turn on your microphone. Margarita too, if you're here. Jazz.
Yes, coach.
Hi.
Hello, coach.
Speak up. Speak louder.
Yeah, hello, coach. Can you hear me?
Yes. So Jazz, are you a native English speaker?
No, I'm not.
How long and why did you study with me?
I wanted to be a great speaker. And for that, I wanted to fix my pronunciation as you guided me on
So,
the first day.
so you've been studying with me for how long?
Or heck, I think it's the 14th year, I think.
14 years. So you started studying with me at what age?
I think, only maybe 20. Maybe, yeah. I was in my 20s. Yeah.
20 years old. Okay.
20.
So Jazz started studying with me at 20 to improve his pronunciation. And your professional career, what is your job? What is your professional career now?
I'm a teacher.
A teacher. High school?
Yes, coach. High school.
And you teach math or history?
English.
English. And do your students love you?
Oh, yeah. They love me a lot.
And Jazz, you're a coach on our community too, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
And do our members love you?
I think they do.
I know they do. I know. Yeah, I know they do. So here's an example guide, everybody. Jazz is not a native English speaker, but he's been with me for several years. And listen to him. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. It's wonderful. And I'm so proud of him. Thank you very much, Jazz.
Thank you, Coach. And I'm from India, by the way.
And I'm from India, by the way. There you go. India, everybody. And everybody says Indian accent is difficult to understand. Can you believe that? We have proof that it's not. If you study with me. Alina says, I thought he was Russian. Oh. Yeah. This is what we do. This is how we train you. You stay with me, you work with me. And once again, the nice thing is our pronunciation training is for life. It's life. Okay, until I die. Right? It's for life. So if you're interested in joining our it's $80 for a year, 175 lessons, 520 live classes. You can join on school.com/LME, or you can just send an email, contact@letsmasterenglish.com, and just say 80, and that's it, and we'll help you out. Okay? My level is IELTS 5.5. I hope I can improve. Let me tell you this. I have had so many students with an IELTS score of 5.5 that are better speakers and listeners than people with an IELTS score of 8.5. I'm not joking. Your IELTS score measures your academic English, and that's important, but it has nothing to do with communication ability. And communication skills and academic English skills are very different. That's why I tell people, if you're a student, listen to your teacher, prepare for the exam, do a good job. If you're an adult, then come to me. I will help you with your communication skills. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, Irina. Oh, totally. You guys, do you guys know GE Electric? American big company. Actually, it was GE Medical Devices. Does anybody know GE Medical Devices, General Electric Medical Devices? I worked for them for 4 years, 5 years. I was a consultant for them. And my job was to train their international sales team, their Asian international sales team. And I worked with them for 5 years. Every year I would go to Hong Kong at their annual big event, and I would help train their sales team, their English, their communication skills. And the best, I'm not joking. At that time they were all men. Now there are men and women, but back then it was just men. The best sales guys had the lowest test scores. I'm not joking. And these guys are selling X-ray equipment to doctors, really, really sophisticated medical devices to hospitals, millions and millions of dollars. And the best salesmen typically had the worst English test scores. And the highest English scoring people were the worst salesmen. That's exactly right. They were inflexible. That's exactly right. Yeah. That was a long time ago. That was back in the 90s. Back in the 1990s. A long, long time ago. But it hasn't changed. Yeah, that's why I say academic English and real life conversational English, extremely different. Extremely different. Oh, something happened. I don't know what that means. I'm going to take a picture of something. You guys tell me what it is. Okay. My phone just updated. What does this mean? Can you guys see that? What does that mean? If I were older than him, I would have kicked his. Sorry, Jazz.
Don't say anything.
I didn't show you. It's in. So you, Evelyn, what? Please tell me what this means, Evelyn. Can you tell me what this means, Evelyn?
Yeah, it's a telephone.
No. What? What does it say? It's a telephone. Evelyn, say hi to everybody. Evelyn, talk to me.
In fact, it's a dogs and bone.
Okay,
Dogs
what?
and bone.
Whatever. Evelyn, right now we have over. Wait, listen to me, Alvin. Listen to me. Right now there are over 1,500 people listening and watching to the live stream. 1,500 people, and everybody is hearing your voice. So why don't you say hi to everybody?
Hello, everybody.
Evelyn, where are you from? Are you from Mexico?
I'm from Cockney now. I use my dogs and bone. Cockney in England, yes.
You're British. You're
When I went to England, they said, "Why don't you learn British accent?" Your neighbor.
And what did you say? What was your answer?
I am sorry. Next year.
Good answer. Good answer. Thank you, Evelyn. Evelyn is
No, I'm just joking.
I know. Evelyn is
I love you so much.
Oh, je t'aime, mon ami.
I need to correct your accent.
Je t'aime, mon ami.
No, it's not accent. So, I shut up.
Okay, Evelyn is a nurse, a retired nurse from France, and she's been with me for so long. She just spent a couple weeks in the.
You're so loyal.
She spent a couple weeks in the UK, and she had a great time, really wonderful time. Oh, you got a present from the platform that you can get promoted. Oh, cool. That's cool. Great. Yes, she's a Florence Nightingale. She is Florence Evelyn Nightingale.
What does it mean?
You don't know Florence Nightingale?
Nightingale, yeah?
The famous nurse.
Oh, no.
Sacre bleu. Sacre bleu.
And what did she recite?
Let's see. Florence Nightingale.
Which movie?
It's a real person.
Really?
My goodness. Yeah, look up Florence Nightingale. There you go. The founder of modern nursing. The founder of modern nursing.
Okay. Oh, my God.
You need to know about her. It is your senior.
I never killed a nightingale in my life.
Neither have I. I may have eaten one, but I've never killed one.
Eat nightingale in your life?
It is magnifique.
Sure.
It is
You're
magnifique.
sure.
It is magnifique. All right, I'll finish up, guys. But if you have any questions, final questions, let me know. C'est voilà. C'est la vie. I know c'est la vie. I do not know. C'est voilà. Why can I hear some noises from kids? Because my kids are at home. Question? What kinds of questions? Yeah, I know. I don't know either. Are you an English teacher? I used to be. Now I'm an English coach. It's quite different. English teaching and English coaching, actually very different. It is, how you say, very different. Welcome, everybody. Finally, I heard an English, a foreigner's English is worse than mine. Oh, who? How many kids do you have? 2. 2 boys. Where are you from? Mi madre. Is that right, Juan? Juan, people are asking me, where are you from? And I'm from mi madre. Is that right?
Mi madre, what do you mean?
My mother.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, from my mother.
Yeah, mi madre.
Sí.
Sí.
Muy bien, español, muy bien.
¿Cómo se dice waterbed?
Más o menos,
Más o menos.
no importa.
No importa. La puerta está abierta.
You are good.
Oh, Juan, you're too nice. Can you speak Chinese? All right, this is my Chinese. 你好，欢迎大家好，我爱你中国，恭喜发财，天天上逛逛街。That's my Chinese. Do you have any lessons for kids? No, we do not. However, we have videos for kids. So, once again, this is in my community. Everybody join my community. In my community, if you have children, I absolutely highly recommend go to the classroom. Right here it says classroom. And go down, 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 comma doobie, down, doobie, doo, down, down, comma doobie. There we go. For moms and dads, and especially children. Videos for kids so they can enjoy English. We have so many, and it's free. You have to be level 2, which is really easy. But we have so many videos for children. I'll tell you what we have because I can't see it there. We have dinosaur stories, lots of dinosaur adventure stories, Winnie the Pooh, American Thanksgiving, American Christmas, lots of Christmas stories, lots of Thanksgiving. Oh, we've got these beautiful Russian stories dubbed in English. Everything's dubbed in English. They're wonderful stories. Once There Was a Dog. Really, really great stuff. And we always try to add more. So we don't teach children, but we love to help moms and dads who want to help their children. And mom and dad, if you want to help your children learn English, that's great. I do not recommend teaching your children. Don't worry, they have teachers. Okay, at school they'll have teachers. At home, just make it an environment where you use English. Sometimes, all the time, whatever, doesn't matter. But mom and dad, make sure your pronunciation is good. Don't worry about your grammar and vocabulary. They're children, they're babies. Don't worry. But make sure your pronunciation is good. And that's where we can help you. Surprised to see you here, my favorite English teacher. Oh, thank you so much. It's great to see you. Great to see you too. Thank you. Yeah, mom and dad, I really do not recommend mom and dad teach their kids. Use English. That's the best way. That's the best way. Oh, there you go. Parents can't be good teachers to their children, even if they are teachers. I really agree. It's stressful for the child and the parent. I still don't know where you're from, America. Are you a Chinese person or a foreigner? Do I look Chinese? Ni hao. Ni hao. How many teachers in your team? I don't even know. Maybe 15, 16? We have a lot. I look a little bit Chinese. Really? It's good for my hearing to understand the words, isn't it? Sure. We will got minorities as well. What do you mean minorities? What's a minority? If I go to China, I'm a minority. If you come to America, you're a minority. If I go to India, I'm a minority. If Jazz comes to America, he's a minority. What's a minority? Are you in China? No, I'm in the US. Are you a teacher who teaches English? No, I'm a coach who helps adults master English. All right, we'll finish this up. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Yeah. China. Yeah, I understand that. Once again, everybody, we have a special deal. We have $80 a year. $80 for a 1-year membership. $80. 80 US dollars for a 1-year membership. What do you get? You get 175 speaking and listening lessons. 175 speaking and listening lessons. And you get 520 live classes, live practice sessions, live one-on-one pronunciation training sessions. $80. Oh, yes, little piggy. Yeah. She'll join me on Monday. $80 for 1 year. It's an amazing deal. So I advise everybody to take advantage. People said, what about a conversation course? Yes, we have a live conversation course that I teach every Saturday. And we're starting our second round. It's $125. It's like, how many weeks? Like 12 weeks. It's a live class with me, and we're going to have another coach doing it. That's $125. And we have English Camp. This is a 1-year course live with me. It's 35 live lessons with me a year for a year, and that's $500 live with me every Sunday. So we have lots of opportunities to study, and I encourage you to do that. If English is important to you, get serious. People say, I'm not sure about time. Make time if it's important. Thanks for answering all my stupid questions. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much. Did you come to the wrong live streaming platform? We're live. Once again, everybody, thank you. We are live streaming on WeChat, Xiaohongshu, School, YouTube, 3 channels, LinkedIn, X, Instagram, Facebook, Telegram. We are live streaming on 11 different platforms all around the world. It's so cool. So I am literally talking to the entire world right now, people everywhere. Thank you so much. Where can I buy it? So my recommendation, just send an email. Join our community, but sometimes people don't know how. So send an email. contact@letsmasterenglish.com. contact@letsmasterenglish.com. Okay? Got it? How can you teach English if you're not in China? Right now I have over 7,000 students all around the world, and they learn English from me. Over 7,000 students right now, all around the world. The internet, have you heard of the internet? It's quite amazing. I'm in Iraq. I'm Chinese. I want to learn business English at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. what? 7 a.m. China? 7 a.m. Iraq? Yeah, check our calendar. We have lots of classes. Thank you so much. How to buy this course? Send an email. contact@letsmasterenglish.com. I don't know what time it is in Iraq. So what you guys, when you join our community, we have a calendar, and the calendar, joining the community is free. The calendar will automatically change to your time zone. Wherever you are, the calendar sets to your time zone. So just log in where you live and you will see the times in your time zone. Okay. So just log in and you will see it. All right. Because I have no idea what time it is in Iraq. No idea. You know, so, but the calendar knows. The calendar knows. So make sure, so you can join the community here, or if you're confused or have a question, just send an email, contact@letsmasterenglish.com. Do you know IELTS exam? It's so difficult. Yeah, I know. When are you ending the stream? Now. Oh, I missed. Don't try to be your children's teacher, be their coach. Teach less, guide more. Perfect, Roberto. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Are all your students taking online classes? Of course. Sunflower, do you think I'm going to go to your house? Do you know how expensive it would be if I had to go to your house to teach you English? Can you imagine how expensive that would be, Sunflower? Sunflower. I love your style of speaking when you teach. Thank you very much. Can you speak Chinese? 不是. How much? $1 million. I cannot believe I can understand every sentence you say. That's because you're smart, Yushan. Cool. How many teachers? I'm the main teacher, but I have like 15 or 16 teachers. What band score do you think you could get on the IELTS? I have no idea. I'm a native speaker. I like studying English. Ooh. What I mean is, can students in the United States attend classes offline? I live in northern Vermont, so you'd have to drive a long way. Daily life English includes complex grammar? No. No, for her, no. She will give that job to the sun, which will bring you to her. There you go, Jazz. Thank you. All right, guys, I'll wrap it up. Once again, my live stream is ending. During my live stream, we have a special deal, $80 for 1 year. You get 175 lessons. You get 520, 10 a week, 52 weeks, 520 live classes. 4 sessions where you practice the lessons, 6 sessions where you have one-on-one training every week. Okay, this is a tremendous opportunity. It's $80. $80. If you want more, we've got more. If you want conversation, we have that. If you want live stuff with me, we have that. There's a lot of opportunities. The community is free. If you join for this $80 membership, you get these bonuses. It's tremendous. So take advantage. This is the community, school.com/LME. And that is my email, contact@letsmasterenglish.com. All right? Thank you so much, guys. I thought the main teacher was Serge or Jazz. For live classes, it depends. We have so many. So live classes every week. How many do I have? Oh, gosh. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have up to 7 live classes a week. And my live classes are usually 2 or 3 hours long. So every week, I have about 20 hours of live classes. I know, Juan. Do you have adult classes? It's only for adults. Only for adults. Only for adults. Not for kids. What's your local time? It's lunchtime, 12:42. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Nearly every day, yeah. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much. I will be live streaming again. I don't know, maybe tonight. We'll see how it goes. I might be back tonight. So if you're in Asia, tomorrow morning. If you're in America, tonight. Canada, tonight. Central South America, tonight. If you're in Europe, you'll be sleeping. So sleep good. Speaking and DDM are separated. No. So, Onya, send us an email and I can explain. Okay? The website is wrong. Use lowercase letters. LM. Don't use a big LME. Use a small LME. School. SK. Try it again. I'll wait for you. Try it again. 72472S. Use a small LME. And make sure it's SKOOL. Try it again. Let me know. You speak really well, but where's your friend who just joined the call? Oh, Jazz, are you still here? Somebody wants to say hi.
Hello. Yeah, I'm here.
He's here. Somebody said, how long is the one-on-one how long is one live class? It depends. The one-on-one training is lifetime. So it takes as long as you need. The like PIRF class or DDM class, they're usually an hour. But one-on-one, like I said, whatever it takes. 7, did you figure it out? 72472S, did you figure it out? Yes or no? 72472. Did you figure it out? Did you figure it out? Figure it out. DDM is our listening class. Your course should be one to many, right? Well, one-on-one is one-on-one. The live classes are one to many. But one-on-one is, people don't understand. In Chinese, 一对一. One-on-one, person to person, mano a mano. Is your friend Chinese? Jazz? Jazz, are you Chinese?
No, I'm the neighbor.
He's a neighbor of China. How to learn by myself? Oh, I don't know. I don't recommend it, but you do you. Uno a uno, cara a cara, mano a mano. Gracias. Gracias, Juan. Uno a uno, cara a cara, mano a mano. You're in the USA? Yes, I'm in Vermont. I work at Caterpillar China, and I want to improve my English. Yeah, like I said, 80% of our students are business people like you. I just joined the community. Yay! Let me see, because I have to approve everybody. Are you Dwayne? Are you Arden? Are you Mo? Who are you? Dwayne, Arden, Mo? One-on-one, how much per hour? Mianfe. Gracias. Dwayne, I see you, Dwayne. Production assistant in the advert industry. How cool is that? Where do you live, Dwayne? Dwayne's in the community, everybody. Congrats. Oh, Roberto, you already have it. Roberto says, can you elaborate on the $80 offer? Roberto, if you don't have it, I'm going to give it to you right now. Roberto, I'm sure you have it. Roberto, there you are. Membership, courses. Oh, you don't have it, but I'm going to give it to you, Roberto. Boom. Roberto is and takes so many of our lessons. And I just wanted to make sure that he has access to everything. DDM Fresh. There you go, Roberto. I just added 2 courses to you. So you're taken care of. How to improve English. Absolutely, Roberto. Did you see it? Did you see it?
Yes.
Absolutely. How to improve English quickly. That's a good question, and I'll answer that question, and I'll finish that. Thank you, Gulistan. Thank you. One-on-one is free. QD. If you buy our lessons, one-on-one is free, Myeonfe, for life. If you buy our lessons. Okay? All right. How to improve anything quickly, but specifically English. You need 3 things. You need quality, you need consistency, and you need mistakes. You have to have those 3. Yes, really, it's free. Myeonfe. Quality means useful stuff. So if you want to improve your speaking, watching the BBC will not help. Shadowing does not help. Okay? Watching a TV movie or a TV show does not help. If you want to improve your speaking, that doesn't help. It's not useful. It might be useful if you do it for 10 years by yourself. Okay? So you have to study something useful, something targeted at solving your problem. Does that make sense? Number 2, if you want to improve quickly, you have to do it every single day. On your birthday, when you're sick, on vacation. It doesn't matter. If you want to improve quickly, you need to do it every single day. It's you. You said you want to improve quickly, so you need to do it every day, right? And number 3, in order to improve, you must make mistakes. But the problem is, what if you make a mistake and you don't know you made a mistake? You need a coach. You need somebody listening to you and watching you and looking for your mistakes and telling you, you made a mistake. This is the mistake. This is how you fix it. Try it. And then you got to continue to practice. You need to have those 3 things. So if you buy our lessons, any of our lessons, we give you number 1 and number 3. We give you the useful material and we give you the coaching. The only thing you need to do is number 2. You got to show up. And that's it. That's it. And if you do what we tell you to do, you will completely change your English. 6 months. How does the one-on-one go? It's pronunciation training. So once again, guys, join the community for the one-on-one training. Everything is recorded. Okay? Everything is recorded. You can watch everything. I just had a one-on-one training a couple days ago. Where is mine? They're all here. Everything is recorded. There we go. This is mine. And you can watch it. You can download it. It's about 2 hours long. I had Denise from China, Mie from Japan. She's an English teacher. Maddie, Jasmine, she lives in the U.S. Irina, she lives in the U.S. She's Russian. Jasmine is Chinese. Trey, China. So this is an example of a one-on-one. So I'll spend between 2 minutes. Nice to see you. Put your questions in the chat room. So I'll spend between 2 minutes and 10 minutes, whatever it takes, on every single person to help them with their problems. It's one-on-one. Jasmine, there you go. Jasmine's here right now. Jasmine says, no, only 1 month can change. One. Well, Jasmine, let me tell you. Jasmine, by the way, she's Chinese, but she lives in Florida. She is all in. Like Roberto and Evelyn and Gulistan. I'm looking at some of the, and Juan, they are all in. They do so much and they improve so fast. Thank you, Coach. You make me clear about English practice. Good. That's great. Yeah, Juan. So that's what you need to do. And somebody said, how much are lessons? So right now, so lessons, the lowest price is $8. Okay, $8. Right now we have a special, and the special is $8 is 1 month. By the way, $8 is 1 month, and how many lessons? 4, 6, like 10 lessons. I think it's like 10 lessons. 10 lessons, $8. But right now we have a special. For $80 for a year, you get 175 lessons altogether. Every week, you get 10 live classes that you can attend. So that's 520 a year. And that's for $80 a year. And if you want to join, we're more than happy to have you. Only when I live stream. Join my community or send me an email, contact@letsmasterenglish.com. My team will take care of you. All right. If you're in Asia, sleep good. Wan an chalja. I don't know how to say it in Japanese, but that was Korean and Chinese. In India, it's getting late. What time is it, Jazz? In India?
It's 10:24, 10:30.
Almost 10:30. Almost 10:30 in India. Not too late. What time do you usually go to bed?
This time I'm in bed.
You're in bed. Aw. All right, let's sleep. Let's. Frère Jacques, dormez-vous. It's not helping? Sorry. Good night to everybody. Thank you so much. I'll be back soon. I don't know when, but the sooner the better. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I hope that what I presented to you was interesting. The next time I go live, please join me and ask lots of questions. Give me those questions. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you. See ya. Thank you, Constance. Constance, it's 1 a.m. Oh, my gosh. Constance, what time are you going to wake up? Thanks, Roberto. Sleep tight. Thank you, guys. Where is my live stream? Oh, there it is. There we go. Thank you so much, guys. Abe, I see ya. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba 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 da.